Hey, are you feeling low and thinking of having an ice cream to cheer up your mind, but worried about the calories it brings to you? Don't worry, I've got your back. What if I tell you there is a what if I tell you there is a way to fall in love with ice cream all over again without any guilt? What if your favorite ice cream loves you back and gives you health instead of calories? Sounds fascinating, right? Yes, it is. And now I'm going to tell you how's that possible. Before that, hello everyone. I'm Apuroopa Medisetti and I'm a graduate student at UW-Stout, majoring in food science and technology. Did you know, according to 2024 survey by International Dairy Foods Association, revealed that 97% of Americans enjoy ice cream, with 70% of them consume it at least once in a week? Yes, you heard that right, because ice cream is one of the most favorite desserts for many of us. However, these ice creams are often accompanied by the concerns related to excessive calories and potential health implications like obesity and heart diseases, because traditional ice creams contain high levels of fat in it, which is around 10 to 20%, and with minimal essential nutrients, leaving consumers struggling to find an option to satisfy their cravings while supporting their nutritional needs. When it comes to the word nutrition, also a recent data from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey revealed that only just 7% of US adults meet the recommended daily fiber intake in their foods, which is a very low percentage. That's where my research comes in. By considering all these points, what if we incorporate dietary fiber into ice cream, which can helps to improve the gut health and regulate the blood sugar levels, cholesterol levels, and which can also aid in weight management? That's a good idea, right? So my research aim was to craft an low-fat, high-fiber ice cream with while still delivering exceptional creaminess and texture. To achieve this, 13 distinct formulations were developed by using statistical experimental method called CCRD, and these samples were evaluated by using response surface methodology to precisely measure the characteristics like creaminess, texture, and melting behavior of the ice cream. After thorough tests, results revealed there is a significant improvement in the nutrition profile and identified an ideal optimized ice cream formulation, which is just 3 to 4% of fat and 4 to 5% of high in fiber, which meets the nutritional guidelines. At the end, my innovation could help many food companies to offer a guilt-free indulgence to growing consumers, health-conscious consumers, without sacrificing a scoop of joy on a sunny day. Thank you. Thank you.
So I assume you did some testing.
Yes.
Yes. And how did that go? What was the response like?
About the statistical
The-
testing you were asking
The
about?
did you do taste tests of this or
Oh,
or
yeah, we do. We did a sensory evaluation, which is informal actually, not the formal one,
okay.
because as it is a CCRD method which contains 13 formulations, it would be difficult for a consumer to taste all the 13 samples. So informal sensory was done in our classroom, so that from that 13 formulation, we just picked a formulation which is mimicking the commercial product and which will be as good as the commercial product.
So
yeah.
positive so far. Positive
Is it a
responses.
positive? Yeah.
Similar to yogurt, right? I think in the ice cream industry, there are so many challenges and lots
Yes.
of competitors. And of course, knowing this would be a different type of product, which I love the idea of no guilt or low guilt ice cream.
Yeah.
What about, as you would think about, because I think part of what appeals with ice cream, right, is there's hundreds of flavors to be able to choose from and people have their favorites. How does your product change as you introduce flavors to that? Does it affect the low guilt end of this, right, or the fiber end of this?
Actually, for our project, we haven't infused any flavor in it,
Okay.
but we just focusing about the formulation of ice cream, because to reduce the fat and increase the fiber to make it as a guilt-free. And after the product is like the formulation was fixed, if like we have to like infuse the flavors in it, and do the regular sensory test. If I have any chance, then I will just extend my research. And without any flavor also, in the informal sensory, everyone said that like the taste is so good without infusing any flavors. So that might be a chance of not infusing flavors also. I can just commercialize my product without any flavors also. It is good. Yeah.
So I see a lot of different food products on here. How did you decide to pick ice cream?
As I said in my intro, it is one of the most favorite desserts for many of us. And I like ice cream, and if I feel any depressed or something, my go-to food is ice cream. Yeah, that's the main reason I have chosen ice cream. Thank you so much.